Hi, folks. This is my son. He's about 3. I never know the exact age. You're supposed to know the months. Like, he's 32 months or whatever. He's 3. And I've got 3 kids. I have a 9-year-old girl, a 7-year-old boy, and then this one. And the 2 older kids are wonderful creatures. And this one, the baby, you might recognize him from How to Fight a Baby. He is possessed by Satan. That's in that second video. He scratched my eyeball. He's constantly scratching me. I'm constantly bleeding. And if you can be in an abusive relationship with a 3-year-old, my wife and I are in this. And I came up with an idea that I would like to run past you. How about this? Let's stop feeding kids dinner. Now, I obviously don't mean kids. The 9-year-old and the 7-year-old are still going to get dinner. But why are we insisting that toddlers stay at the dinner table? They ruin every meal. They never eat anything, not a morsel. And your wife works hard. She makes some weird Argentinian steak thing with breadcrumbs, and you go, holy shit, this is delicious. I want to encourage this. Hey, this is delicious, honey. At the same time, that little bastard is saying, So if you work at a restaurant and your customers go, you stop making that. There's no rewards in it for her. So he's ruining everyone else's meal. And she's telling he's telling the chef to stop working so hard and stop making good stuff. That sucks. Now you say, well, it's very important that family has dinner together. Yeah, I know. That's why I want my dinner with the older kids to be a normal, good dinner. Why are we letting him ruin the whole thing? Anything you have to say about a family eating together at the dinner table is ruined by this little psychopath screaming and throwing baby carrots everywhere and getting up from his chair. Now, I know that we can stop them from grazing and make sure they're hungry first. Okay, now he's a nightmare for 2 hours before dinner. Now we're all eating dinner and we're in a bad mood, and he might eat a little more. And when I say he, I mean all toddlers. Everyone under, say, 4 or 5, I don't really know. Just give them hummus and snacks. They can go run around, do whatever you want at dinner. The real family is having the dinner. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying you have to develop a palate. That doesn't work, especially with older kids. When you force older kids to eat, it's said to lead to obesity. It's unnatural, and a lot of them will end up doing the opposite of what you do for spite. Now, I don't let my kids watch a lot of TV. We have movie night on Mondays and a smattering of TV throughout the week. They get cartoon mornings on Saturday, but they see some TV. I've grown up with people who weren't allowed to watch any TV, and they watch TV like this. They're obsessed. And this happens when you mess with kids' diet, when you tell them they have to eat this. I think it was a study in Appetite magazine in 2002. 72% will never eat the food again, the Brussels sprouts that they were forced to eat. And we all know that the palate develops naturally. Kids say, I'm not eating that, I'm not eating that. They just want buttered toast for the longest time. And then one day they go, I'll try it. And we learned this with potty training. I'm from Williamsburg, Brooklyn, hipster town. And I remember seeing this family, this couple, they were having a diaper-free baby. You know what that means? You stare at your baby's genitalia 24 hours a day, and when it looks like he's going to pee, you run over and you put him in front of the toilet. And eventually he gets potty trained. Yeah, what, a couple weeks sooner than he normally would have? You can't change that. The day they want to potty train is the day they do. You can't alter it. So with our first kids, it was always like, here's a diaper, try, here's the book, read the little Elmo book on when to poo and how to poo, and please don't wear your diapers, please don't poo your pants. Then with the third kid, I just gave up, and guess what happened? One day he said, I want to poo there, and he went and pooed there. It's the same with the dinner table. One day he's going to say, I want to eat with you guys, and then he can come eat with us. Why are we forcing him to do it? It's having a kid sit at the dinner table, a toddler, is the same as trying to have a diaper-free baby. It's stupid. Now, I'm not saying we don't matter as parents. As long as you stick around, you're going to help that baby. As long as you support him, you're going to help that baby. But at the end of the day, nature-nurture isn't 50-50. It's 50-50 when you include eczema and hair lips and blonde eyelashes. Where it matters, the brain, it's 80-20. We can only affect a child's brain 20%. He is who he is. He's going to be who he's going to be. We need to be there for our children, but that doesn't mean we have to include them at the dinner table. So, I'd like you to work with me, parents of toddlers, and rise above the antiquated view that little kids have to eat with us. Get them out of here. Let's all focus on a good dinner together, away from the omen.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of The Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.